What's up? It's the Hood Brat, Hood Baby, Hood Sauce, Hood, all that shit.
Okay, where you representing?
Miami, Florida.
What part of Miami you from?
I'm from the Poker Beans, but I got ties in Overtown, but mainly I'm from the Beans. I was born and raised.
So tell us a little bit about the pork and beans, something that we may not know.
Um, hmm. I mean, I pretty much think that everything is pretty much on the front street when it comes to the Poker Beans. I mean, it's just like every typical hood, drugs, sex.
Is there
That's
a
it.
popular street in the pork and beans or a popular hangout, a popular neighborhood? Any?
Nah, everybody had they set. It was 13, 12 court, 15. It was not no, oh, this is the
Well, I mean,
13.
to my knowledge, I thought 15th Ave was like the most popular avenue in Liberty City, in the pork and bean projects.
Yeah, back in the 90s, when I was growing up, I grew up late 90s, 2000. So,
So when you was a baby, 15th Ave was like that.
yeah, because that's like what a parade and the $2 house. They had everything. Like, it was just like a lot of traffic on 15th Avenue. But that's when I was like a baby. So I didn't hang out on 15th Avenue when I was a jet.
So how do you break down the pork and beans? Because I know it's like all the different apartments had like different names, like the blueberries, the green machines, and was that before you? Like,
No, that had to be before me because like no, I ain't had no blue machines, no none of that. That had to be like in the 70s
oh,
and
so
80s.
so they don't rep the sets no more like that.
No, it don't go like that.
Okay, so now how does it feel that people, it seems to, are now just noticing your lyrical ability as an artist?
You say, how does it feel?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very flattered. I'm happy the people are starting to wake up and really notice that I have true talent. I'm just not a phase. I'm just not a girl that's gonna run and get my body done and say, hey, I'm a rapper. No, I really do this. I really take the time and really put a lot of blood, sweat, tears into my music. So I'm super grateful that people is finally waking up, noticing that I am really grinding.
And how long have you been grinding?
I say about 4 to 5 years now. I've been grinding out here, like it's and still grinding. So
What's one of the biggest differences from when you started grinding 4 years ago to now?
my confidence, my self motivation, because like when I first started off, I would quit. I was like fuck it, and then like now I find myself like, all right, you got this. Like I coach myself through it and just the confidence,
So you feel like you've grown as an artist
of course, and my music.
and your music.
Yeah,
What has been the biggest change in the music?
and my music,
Yes.
the different flows, appreciating the beat, and not pretty much like if from the stepsisters to my single projects like Hood, Brat, Vonda, and to now Hood Baby, I can hear the change. I can hear the difference when I'm delivering, when I'm writing. It's way more swaggier now. Like I was pretty much finding myself the beginning stages, and now I feel like I'm creating the Hood Baby. This is who I am.
So what can we expect on this new project, Hood Baby?
Could expect a whole lot of drip, whole lot of lead sipping. I'm just playing. Now you can expect like the real, just like with Hood Baby, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I pretty much gave everybody what I was feeling behind the scenes because it's been days. So I was like, damn, ain't nobody listening to me. People is overlooking me. Everybody getting drafted. Everybody getting picked. Bum, bum, bum. You're going to hear a lot of me talk about what I've been through from the beginning stages when I first started off as a single solo artist outside of the stepsisters. You're just gonna hear a lot about me just talking about my grind, my hustle, and my cockiness. You're gonna hear all that.
So I often hear you say that you've been overlooked. Give us an example of a way that you felt like you've been overlooked over the last few years in your career.
I'm just saying, like I don't had interviews with record labels, and they was like, no, that's not the one. Even when it come to my peers, yeah, they see me working and stuff like that. They not gonna go throw me that doggy bone and be like, huh, here you go, I see you grinding, bum, bum, bum. It was always, I had to get it out the mud, self-made. Like, people ain't out here just looking out, like, and they say they fuck with you. So I was like, okay, cool. You don't fuck with me like that, but okay, cool. That's what I mean by okay, overlook. Bitches ain't trying to help you out here.
So you're basically saying people can know you're a dope ass artist or dope ass MC,
right?
But might not want to put you in a position where you get capitalized from your talent.
Right. They don't want to see you doing bigger than them, or they don't want to see you outshining bigger than them. Now these same people, they're around. Oh, bitch, I knew you could do it. This and that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
So how do you handle that when you know like people wasn't as supportive before, but now they see you gaining success? They come in and they reaching out. The same people that probably wasn't not helping out before, just, you know.
I smile with them, party with them, but keep them at a distance. Gotta listen to the Hood Brat album. Like, I just laugh at them. Like, I see you. I know who you are as a person. So it's like, I'm not even mad at that because I know you got to know the people you're dealing with.
Okay. So let's talk about Love and Hip Hop. We see you got casted on the show.
Right.
Your character, Hood Brat, which is a real person, not a character, but Hood Brat on the show. They chose to highlight you being put in a position where you had to help care for your nephew and nieces after the passing of your sister. They see you covering like in music and wanting to go on tour with Trina. And then we also see you getting into like I guess one beef situation on the show. Talk about that a little bit, about you and this show and, you know, how it came about and how you feel about it.
I feel like the show has really helped me. Like, people have a concerns of like Love and Hip Hop don't help nobody, but from the time since I've been casted, since the show air, I can see the difference in my streams. I can see the difference, and people is actually taking to my music. I feel like Love and Hip Hop, it did help me with, it really did. And it just like, okay, cool. I have a real story. I'm in front of millions of people. I'm going to tell it. They either going to like it, they either going to love it. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So people always want to know, oh, is it real? Is it fake? Is it staged? Like, those are some of the questions that they ask. And I see people come on your page and they comment about things that they see on the show. Like, how do you affect that, or how do you handle that?
I mean, if it's negative comments, I don't too much care. Like, sometimes I sit and like, oh, fuck you, you're not gonna talk to me like that. But I don't let it get to me, the things that they say about me. Like, it just don't get to me. I'm a solid person. I'm not gonna act like bitches gonna always have shit to say. And that's just that.
But the one thing that did spill over from TV into real life is the diss tracks between you and the other female artists, and you dropped the video, Warning Shot, and it seemed like everybody was going crazy about it. I'm hearing it in the clubs. I think I heard it on the radio. You shot a video, you did a release party, and you put the song on iTunes, Spotify for people to download. Like, talk about that a little bit and why you did that, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk about clowns.
Okay.
The diss track is out. It's out.
So what's
Warning
it called?
Shot is out. It's a song. I spit some shit on there. That's that. Bitches on another type of time. Bitch dropped the diss track on me. I dropped one back off on their head. Like, and that's that. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody on the cameras. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody on no track, on no Instagram. You see me in the streets, we just gonna have to get that. And that's just that. I don't want to talk no more. That's it.
So it's the beef is dead.
It's dead to me.
Okay. So that's good. It's always good to end beef. It's always good to keep it on wax. And that's that. The show is
just, I just wanted to show people like, I really do this. I don't go hire weak ass writers to, you know, come and just wah. I really do this. I give it my all. I don't take it for granted. If you're going to come, you got to step. You can't be going half-assed. If you're going to go. And that's how I look at it.
So when it comes to female artists working together and having these type of beefs, do you think like people feel like, oh, it's necessary to get the game excitement, or they feel like, damn, these females can't never work together? Like,
I feel like females can work together. I honestly feel like it'd be male beef, but nobody will never say, oh, these males can't work together. But it's always, oh, these females can't work together. It's just like, it's no different from the male. Some bitches like each other, some bitches don't. Just like the male. Some niggas fuck with each other, and I don't. The same thing, the Drake meat beef. What the other nigga Drake was beefing with?
I'm not sure. Push your T.
him. Like it's a lot of beef that goes on between the male, but you never hear nobody say males can't get along. Oh, fucking well. Like, bitch won't smoke, she got it. That's it.
Okay, shit. That's what's up. Okay, so let's get back to Hood Baby. Mm-hmm. Like, you have a release date for it?
We going for like March 16th.
Huh?
March 16th. That's the day we want to just push it out, roll it out. People been asking for it. I've been getting people excited about it. I dropped snippets on my Instagram. So to see how the people are going to react to it, and I feel like I'm getting great response with what I'm doing.
Okay, so now one of the things that it seems people are excited about that I hear them asking about all the time is the tour. The tour that y'all talk about all the time. Do you know if y'all actually going on tour? Is there a tour?
It's not a tour. I don't think it's a tour. The idea at first is supposed to have been something that was real, but no, nobody is going on tour. Like,
so y'all blew it?
I ain't blow shit.
So do you want the tour though? So if Trina wants to make it happen,
I'm gonna go on that tour and show my ass, and
so it's still a possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility that we can go on tour.
Okay, so what's going on right now in Miami? What do you think about the Miami rap scene?
I feel like it's a lot of artists that's out here doing their thing. I feel like we definitely stepping it up when it comes to the artists here. Everybody is really grinding, trying to just make it out. I feel like that's any way you go. Like, it's better than before. We're just gonna see who's gonna stay consistent, because some people just wake up, I want to rap today, and then like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the line, they like, oh, this shit too hard. But that's just gonna just show you who the soldiers is.
Right. So you one of the artists that rarely complain about, opportunities, whether they are being given or not, and you just continue to stay grinding. But do you think when people speak on things like artists not getting enough opportunities, or do you feel a pain and you choose just not to speak on it? Or do you feel like they just need to get out here and grind harder? How do you feel about, people saying the Miami music scene is dead, it's really not opportunity and things like that here for artists?
I feel like people gotta be smart about the decisions that they make, and they have to kind of see what's moving, what's popping in the city, and you got to try to put yourself around there, because anything that's moving around you, you're gonna move with it. So it's like some people don't know where to start at, they don't know where to get off at. And I feel like, yeah, sometimes we get overlooked, but hey, it's a part of the game. Like, ain't shit handed to you, ain't shit easy. You have to get out there and get it, and you have to stay focused, and you got to just keep being creative and get it a smart team.
So you've been able to put your team together?
Yeah, it's coming along now. Oh. Before it was me and Big Chuck.
So how do you feel about your next moves?
I'm very excited about my next moves. Just every day, just still got the grind, still got to get in the studio and make music, because I just need a hit. One.
Okay. Anything else you want to share with us?
I just want to let these people know that stay focused. That's it. I just went, saw my hood babies, Boston, stay ahead of the game. Don't let a nigga feed you lies. We ain't fucking with lanes. If it look like a duck, if it quack like one, then it's a duck. Pussy nigga, he dressed like one. And to these bitches sitting around taking care of niggas, spoiling them, bathing them, buying them sevens. You a weak ass hoe. Y'all said it in a minute. Taking care of nigga who take care of their kids. Who the fuck don't raise you? Ho.
That was hot.
I know, thank you.
Very good.